So I can't peel the stickers off of any of these pieces anymore, so I might as well learn to solve it. So how do you solve a Rubik's Cube? You actually can solve a Rubik's Cube using a series of steps, also known as an algorithm. So watch as I apply an algorithm to this Rubik's Cube. So when solving a Rubik's Cube, as I told you, we use an algorithm, but an algorithm is a series of steps. How do we know how to apply the steps? In this video, I'm going to not only teach you some of the terminology about Rubik's Cubes, but also teach you how to apply the algorithm to solve one of the steps. So when solving the Rubik's Cube, this piece is the edge piece. The side pieces are the corner pieces. So this, the white side, the red side, the green side, those are actually called the faces. The top is a layer, the middle is a layer, and the bottom is a layer. Some of our other terminology includes up, which is the top, front, which would be the front face, and you would do this in terms of it facing you. So looking at you, the front face. We also have the left side, again, looking at you, the left side, and the opposite side, or the right side. So now that we know some of the terminology, there are two more words that are the most important, in my opinion, and we have the centerpiece. So the centerpiece doesn't move. No matter which pieces you rotate, the centerpiece actually tells you which color that face or side is. So for example, this white centerpiece tells me this is the white face. This green centerpiece tells me this is the green face. The last term that we'll discuss is inverted. So as we learn the algorithm and as we apply the algorithm, we may need to turn the left side. If I say left, that's just a simple left down. However, if I say left inverted, that looks like L prime. If I say left inverted, that would be left in the opposite direction. So now that we've discussed the terminology, let's focus on applying the algorithm. So remember some of the words: edge, corner, face, layer, up, front, left, down, centerpiece, inverted. And those were our terms. The front face, it's the face facing you. To turn it to the right or to turn it to the left, depending on if it is front inverted. The same with the left comes down. However, left inverted would go backwards. And that's the same for any of our pieces. The right piece goes up, and then right inverted would go down. Top would go to the left, or inverted would go to the right, whereas down would go to the left and inverted would be to the right. So now that we've discussed the terminology and what an algorithm actually is, we're going to try to apply the algorithm. So what we'll do is we'll apply the algorithm to solve the middle layer. And remember, the middle layer is just the middle section of the cube all around. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that each side, you've already solved your top layer, which we'll do in another video. The top layer is solved, and each side, so again, the orange centerpiece, the orange face, each side you have a T-shape. With that T-shape, you apply this algorithm.
To solve the middle layer, you want to make sure that your top layer is completely solved and making a T-shape so that the edge piece of the top layer is the same color as the centerpiece for each face. Once you've done that, line up the bottom edge with its middle layer centerpiece. You need to move it in the opposite direction of the bottom color. And from there, you follow the algorithm on the screen. You don't want to do this with any of the pieces that have a yellow side. if there's a piece with a yellow side, you do the algorithm one time or more to get rid of the yellow.
And once you've applied the algorithm, your middle layer should be fully solved all the way around. And from there, you'll continue the steps, and in our next videos, you'll learn the rest of the algorithms to have a fully solved Rubik's Cube. Thanks for watching.